Well, there's another TV show. So many shows. So little time. You guys ready for the top 5 review video then? Oh baby, we're back with another top 5 review video, and this one I'm kind of excited about. Hopefully you got from the little start intro about what this one's going to be about. This one's going to be about my top 5 favorite TV shows. And I don't really watch TV that much. I don't care for TV shows that much, but I do have at least 5 here and a couple honorable mentions, only 2. But I'm more of a movie guy. If you're checking here, I got a lot of movies in there. I'm more of a movie guy. In fact, so let's get on with this. Coming to number 5, we got this show that came out a couple years ago, and it was that comedy about nerds and comics and stuff, and it was about science, and let's just go out and say it, it's The Big Bang Theory. I love The Big Bang Theory, and it makes number 5. I loved watching it. There was always something new going on. They always made a new twist, a new turn and everything. And I didn't watch every season or every single episode, but from what I did watch, I love the show. It's something I could watch over and over again. So Big Bang Theory, congratulations. You might have been number 1 comedy, but you only made it to number 5 on my top 5 TV show list. That's alright, you still made it. Hey! Okay, this next one, however, was the show where I used to binge watch it all the time because I was so interested in the history and the artifacts that people would bring in to try and sell. Of course, I'm talking about none other than Pawn Stars. Now, Pawn Stars was a show where people would bring in their junk, and it turns out it's not junk, it's really valuable, and they could walk out with thousands and thousands of dollars. And some people usually bring in junk, and the junk is worth a penny sometimes. I used to watch the show so many times, I used to watch the show so much that I was able to call out what the price would be, what the price they would ask for, and what the price they would offer. Great show. I actually want to kind of jump back into the show because I loved it so much. I heard a lot has changed. I heard a lot of people lost a lot of weight in that show, which is awesome. I'm very proud of them. It's a great show, and it was one of those shows where I just wanted to keep watching it because I was so interested in learning the history. I learned a lot of history in Pawn Stars than more in the classroom, which is kind of sad. But at the same time, it's such a good show. I would definitely go ahead and check it out. And you know what? I gotta tell you that for number 3, I gotta get a little amped up for this one. Because number 3 is the reason why I kind of wanted to go to college. And you know what? It's not college life at all. It's a lot different than I thought it was going to be. So thanks a lot, Blue Mountain State, for getting my hopes up. That's right, BMS makes number 3 on my list because it was a show about college. And when the first time I watched the show, man, oh man, it was the funniest show I've ever watched. I loved it. In fact, I've seen each season, there's 3 seasons, over and over and over again, no matter how many times. Hell, the 2 weeks before I came to Fresno State, I started watching Blue Mountain State to get ready for college. I mean, come on. It's Blue Mountain State. Sadly, I wasn't going to play football. I don't party all that much. In fact, I don't party at all. I sit here making videos for you guys. You're welcome. Just kidding, I love doing this. So Blue Mountain State was one of those definite shows that I would recommend watching. Not only is it a funny show, it has a lot of dirty humor. I would definitely rate it R. It was on Spike, so that's a kind of a reason. But now there's a movie coming out, and I can't wait for the Blue Mountain State movie to come out. And I can't wait to see what Thadland is. Thad was one of my favorite characters on TV, and I loved him. However, it only made number 3 because there's 2 that were a little bit higher and a lot better. So let's get back to them. Coming at number 2. I don't have a pop of them yet, but I'll give you guys some hints. So you guys can sit there and watch this video and figure out what they are. So I'm going to show you this guy. You've seen him before. That was a bad voice crack. Oh my god. And then this guy. Now what do these 2 characters have very similar? What do they have that's very similar? That's right. Let me put those away now. Number 2 is Arrow. You know, the show about the Green Arrow. Oh, when this show came out, oh, I couldn't stop watching it. I remember I spent one whole day watching the entire the entirety of season 2. Season 2 blew my mind, and oh my goodness, that was such a good show. I loved that show, and it's still coming out. I gotta catch back up on season 3 still. What a show! I love it. I love it so much. It's that superhero show that I've been waiting for to come out. Where I think I got hair from the beanie. Oh god. It was that show that just kind of pushed the boundaries of the superhero shows, you know? I didn't really care for superhero shows because none of them were really done right for me. This one, however, was done just the right amount. It had the mystery, it has the combat, it has the detective-ness, if that's even a word, I don't know. But it comes up at number 2 because Arrow is amazing. But there's one that rose above it. Okay, this is literally like the 5th one I've done. So, of course, I'm going to have an honorable mentions list. So, let's get to honorable mentions. However, there was another superhero show that broke the boundary for me. And this superhero show was done in a movie. And the movie was complete trash. It was terrible. But the TV show made up for it. And it was an amazing TV show. And it's still going on. Season 2 is coming out. And it is Daredevil. Daredevil came out, and I was very skeptical about it. I didn't really want to watch it. I'm still coughing. Daredevil was the superhero show, and it was one of the superhero shows that, again, like Arrow, broke through. And it's going to get an honorable mention because it wasn't as good as Arrow, but I feel like Season 2 is finally going to kick off, and it's going to get a lot better. So it does get an honorable mention. Another honorable mention is a guy by, is a cooking show. That's right, a cooking show. But it's not just your any ordinary cooking show. This is Hell's Kitchen. I loved watching Hell's Kitchen. Me and my family would sit down and watch Hell's Kitchen, and it would be just a blast. We would love the drama. We would love the deceit. We would love the secrets. We would love all the complications that happened in it. I'm still... oh my god. I'm dying. Hell's Kitchen was that show where it was absolutely fun to watch. It was funny. It was kind of like a comedy, and we just laughed at Gordon Ramsay yelling at everyone. However, it was only an honorable mention because it's so repetitive. It's just literally the same thing over and over again every single season. But I enjoyed it that much that it was definitely an honorable mention. So those two were the honorable mentions of this video. I don't really have anyone else. Again, I don't really watch TV shows that much. So let's get on to number 1. I really think I'm getting sick anyway. Alright, now for the moment of truth, let's get to number 1. For my top 5 TV shows, number 1 is this show. It's a hospital show. It's about a hospital. And I'm going to say it right now, no, it's not Grey's Anatomy. I never got into Grey's Anatomy. I didn't like the drama in that show. But there's another TV show about a hospital and about a certain doctor. The damn show's named after the doctor. House. I can watch House for hours on end. I'd rather watch millions of hours of House than watch Arrow, Blue Mountain State, Pawn Stars, or Big Bang Theory, because House is my favorite show. I loved it. I felt like I was learning a lot. Just like Pawn Stars, I learned a lot from it. And at the same time, I'm getting all this vibe. I love Dr. House too. He's such a great person. He's such a great character. I love his sarcastic behavior. I love who he is. He's a great person. In fact, not even just a great person, he's a funny dude. I love him. He's very sarcastic, and you know, he kind of teaches me a lot and stuff. So I learned a lot from that show. That's the show I learned what a tapeworm is. Tapeworms are very nasty. So that's my top 5 video, almost a video game. Try to get away from video games for a while. Get more into pop culture stuff. So that was my top 5 TV shows. If you have any more ideas, put them in the comments below and I'll figure it out. I'll tell you what they are, and we'll get jumping right on it, guys. Anyway, this is X47 signing out. Again, guys, have a wonderful day. Have a beautiful life. You're all lovely. You're all beautiful. You're all amazing. And I wanted to keep it that way. If you need a reminder, then I'll be that reminder for you. I thought I was going to sneeze. Sorry. So this is X47 signing out. Subscribe, like, comment. Give me more ideas if you want me. If you want to hear some other ideas. Again, I got plenty of ideas to go around on these top 5 series. So you guys let me know. And, we'll get going on it. So hey, again, have a great night, have a wonderful day, whichever time frame you're in, doesn't matter. Enjoy life, enjoy yourself, love yourself, Have a great time. Extra 47 signing out. Wabam!